Yo, what's happening? Welcome to Kons Podcast. You feel me? Episode 13. Today we're gonna get into this. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? We had this little celebration of life today. You know what I'm saying? I watched it all. You know what I'm saying? Today's episode gonna be about Kobe Bryant, Kobe and Gigi's celebration of life. You know what I'm saying? I watched it today. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I watched it the first time. I wasn't sure how I was gonna watch it because they were saying that wasn't gonna be broadcasted or whatnot. I don't know if it was on TV or not. You know what I'm saying? But first they were saying it was gonna be on ET, so you know what I mean. I thought I had to download the ET app and all that. But of course, YouTube came through for everybody's viewing. You know what I'm saying? So I watched it live on there. ESPN was displaying it live. LA Times was displaying it live. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good show for the most part. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good show for the most part. Um, we had a few. It was definitely star-studded, as anybody would, all y'all would know. A lot of stars came out. Jordan was in the building. Shaq was in the building. Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Curry, J Lo. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving, I said his name. D Wade. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Kimmel hosted it all. You know what I'm saying? Man, Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was there. A lot of people. A lot of stars in the building. You know what I'm saying? They were showing a lot of stars. Bill Russell. You know what I'm saying? The commissioner of the NBA, that dude, I think it's David Stern, I think his name, something like that. He was there. A lot of people was there though, you know what I'm saying? It was real nice, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of memories of Gigi and her highlights and stuff playing up on the Jumbotrons at the Staples Center. That was pretty dope. Jimmy Kimmel was hosting it. He was real shooken up. Like, Jimmy Kimmel was shooken up the whole time. Like, you feel me? And it was definitely, anybody that was watching, it definitely made you emotional. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause Jimmy Kimmel was, he was choked up every time he got up there and talked. You know what I'm saying? And he was hosting it. So, you know what I mean? Anybody that was fighting back tears in the audience or whatnot definitely let some flow when Jimmy Kimmel got up there and talked. You know what I'm saying? But he did a good job hosting it. You know what I mean? Beyonce was up. She was first. She performed. You know what I'm saying? She had a dope little performance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She performed the first song I never really heard before. I don't listen to Beyonce, so I've never heard the first song she did before, but it was a cool song. Like, she said it was one of Kobe's favorite songs. Then she went into Halo. You know what I'm saying? She sung Halo, which was dope. Everybody know that's a dope song. You mean that's to me? I feel like she could perform Halo at like almost anything. You know what I'm saying? Funeral, graduation. You know what I'm saying? Anything. That's like one of them timeless, eventless songs. Like anything, you can perform that shit. So definitely fit it in. It was just a display of all this greatness, epic memories on the TV, on the display thing at the top, just showing everything he did. Showing everything he did, you know what I'm saying? There's highlights of his career, all that, you know what I mean? It was definitely dope. I definitely, you know what I'm saying, was getting emotional watching the shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? It was just sad as fuck, you know what I mean? It's just some sad shit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gone too soon. Everybody was saying how happy he looked, you know what I'm saying? After he retired, he found new passions, you know what I'm saying? He found the passion in his basketball camp, you know what I'm saying, with Mambasita, you know what I'm saying? And man, it's just crazy. And his daughter was with him when he was, that's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Um, it was just as short as just, going too soon, you know what I mean? Rick Fox was there, Kanye and Kim was there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Then after Beyonce went up, Vanessa Bryant went up there and talked, you know what I mean? She was definitely real emotional. You know what I'm saying? She talked about Gigi and a lot of Gigi, a lot of memories, but Gigi and Kobe uh, shared a lot of memories, the intimate moments between her and her dad, and them like how he was always there helping her bathe the babies and you know mastering putting them to sleep, all kind of stuff. She was real emotional. She was holding it together. She did a good job though, holding it together though. Then she talked about Kobe. She talked about Gigi first, and she talked about Kobe and the moments they had. Uh, what she calls him. You know what I'm saying, and all these little words in other languages that they called each other or whatnot. Real cute type thing. You know what I'm saying, between them two. Um, it's definitely a good show. It's definitely good, like definitely what it said. A celebration of his life. That's definitely what it was. They did a good job with keeping it to that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely cool. I definitely enjoyed the show. It's definitely dope. After Vanessa went up there, Diana Tereseman, I think that was her name. Kobe called her the White Mamba. I guess she played in the WNBA, got a whole bunch of accolades. I don't really follow WNBA myself personally, you know what I'm saying, but I guess she had a lot of accolades, you know what I'm saying. She played with that Mamba mentality from what I was understanding, hearing her talk, you know what I'm saying. She was and she just talked about her how much he was an inspiration to her and her coming up and upbringing, you know what I'm saying. And then they had a mentor of Gigi who was mentoring her playing basketball and doing a lot of other stuff, playing basketball. She was a mentor for her life, you know what I'm saying, helping her through a lot of things at school, keeping her on track, all this, she was a mentor for her. She went up there and spoke. I forgot her name. I forgot her name, but she mentioned that Gigi spoke highly. She wanted to play for UConn. Um, Wanted to play for the college. She definitely would have went there. Definitely would have went to the NBA for sure. She was raw, just like her dad was, though. You feel me? And then Kobe's agent went up there. Kobe's agent, basketball and all that, and he had contacted him um, right before, or actually while he was on the helicopter. He had contacted him and asked him if he knew any agents for baseball. You know what I'm saying? For the other players, for the other people that was on the helicopter. You know what I'm saying? There was also a baseball coach on there and whatnot. So he was using his resources, you know what I mean? As he did for everybody. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely doing that for the other baseball coach that was on there that passed away with him on the helicopter. Um, yeah, and then Michael Jordan, uh, he definitely spoke. They did this thing up there with the words forever, and they was putting all his different accolades up to before the word forever, like father forever, then it said 81 points forever, Laker forever, 60 points forever, making a free throw with a torn Achilles forever, Mamba forever. You know what I'm saying? It was just like going down words, and it just kept the word forever up there, and it just kept going down the list of everything about Kobe, which was I thought that was pretty dope too. Definitely, like I said, it was a good show. You know what I mean? It was a good overall. Um, like I said, celebration of life. That's exactly what it was. You know what I mean? It was dope to see. It was definitely emotional, but it was what's the word? It was a celebration at the same time. Definitely felt that in the atmosphere. Like it was, I'm saying, definitely gonna be missed. You definitely felt that in the atmosphere. Uh, Jordan went up there and spoke. You know what I'm saying? He spoke on. Oh yeah, Shaq spoke. Shaq spoke. Um, he spoke about Kobe's film. He went up there after Jordan though. So Jordan went up there, he spoke, laughed at us, made a couple of laughs, jokes, called Kobe his little brother, you know what I'm saying? He made a couple of jokes about because he was crying the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Tears down his face, and he made a joke about the meme, about the crying. Everybody's seen the Jordan crying meme, you know what I'm saying? So he made a joke about that and said, "Man, I told myself I wasn't gonna go up here and be a victim of another crying meme for the next 3, 4 years." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was definitely up there. I'm sure that's all everybody was thinking about was that crying meme because, man, That's all you seen when he went up there. You know what I'm saying? What's that crying mean? You know what I'm saying? Then Shaq went up there. You know what I mean? Shaq went up there and shared some moments. Um, shared some moments between him and Kobe. Said they had a complex relationship or whatnot. Everybody know they did. You know, so they had a little feud. You know what I'm saying? Rumors was, Shaq snitched on Kobe. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Some about his Kobe cheating. I don't know. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. They had feud though. You know what I'm saying? But that was the rumors going around. Whatever it was, they got past that shit. You feel me? They definitely got past that. You know what I'm saying? Became real close, real good friends. You know what I mean? In the NBA and outside the NBA, on the court, off the court. You know what I'm saying? It just shows how much of a good dude Kobe was. You know what I mean? He touched everybody that he was around, touched everybody that he talked to, everybody that he had on his phone. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with Kobe, he definitely fucked with you and tried to help you in any way he could. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. Uh, and then they ended it with his film, Dear Basketball, which is dope. I've never seen it. I might have seen it one time or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's like still sketches of him as a child. Said he started uh, loving basketball when he was 6. You know what I mean? And it's like a letter to basketball. Like so talking about how he fell in love and you know what I'm saying? This is one true love and it drove him, you know what I mean, with a passion and it's all he wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? He risked everything, put his all into it. It's a dope little short film, you know what I'm saying? It's him narrating it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely dope, man. Definitely rest in peace to Kobe, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely sad, sad shit, man. You know what I mean? It was definitely hard to watch the shit. It's still a little groundbreaking, you know what I mean, that Kobe really gone like, you know what I'm saying, such a legend in the NBA. He's made so many landmarks, so many milestones, you know what I'm saying? He's an icon, you know what I mean? So many people looked up to him. Um, the whole world, you know what I'm saying? He inspired games, he inspired players, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He inspired, he changed the way basketball is played. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? If anybody that was going to be parallel to Jordan, I would definitely put Kobe right there. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely after I seen that viral video. I'm sure y'all seen it. The video where it's like side by side, like him and Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And it's just parallel. Even to him sticking his tongue out his mouth, like it's just too identical. You know what I mean? The man definitely studied the man. It was a dope celebration, though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Jimmy Kimmel ended it after the short film, uh, real inspirational short film at that. Uh, Jimmy Kimmel ended it with a quote: "Don't forget to work hard and hug the people you love." You know what I'm saying? That's my review. You know what I mean? For those who may have not watched the celebration, it's just my little quick little review on it. You know what I'm saying? Add to my podcast. I did a episode saying rest in peace to him when everybody got the news, and I've been following ever since. And I knew this was coming on today at 10 o'clock this morning, so I definitely wanted to talk about it a little bit with my viewers and followers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna conclude up this episode. You know what I mean? Catch me on the next one, episode 14, for the Fury and the Deontay Wilder fight review coming up shortly. You know what I mean? But rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. You feel me? Shout out to LA. Shout out to Watts, California. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, though.